Good morning. I'm Pastor Steve of the Warrior Christian Fellowship. It's good to be with you today. I'm glad you take part and watch these devotionals. I hope they're helpful to you. I was thinking today I meet so many people that have kindness in their hearts, and some don't. Some are bitter, which made me wonder, how kind am I? And ask yourself, how kind are you? Do you have a kindness quotient? When was the last time you did something for your family? Got someone a blanket or cleaned off a table or made coffee for someone without being asked. Whether it's in your school, your workplace, what person is the most overlooked, what person is the most avoided. Maybe someone doesn't even speak the language. Maybe they don't fit in. And I wonder, are you kind to that person? One thing I've noticed, kind hearts are quiet hearts. The ones that let someone cut into traffic, or lets a young mother with 3 kids get ahead of them in the line at the grocery store. They pick up a neighbor's trash can that rolls out into the street. And they're especially kind at church because they realize that the person there may be going through something or may be having a difficult time. Paul wrote it to the church in Galatians in chapter 6:10. It says, when we have opportunity to help anyone, we should do it. But we should give special attention to those who are in the family of believers. We should help other people, but especially those in the church, those in the families of believers, Paul's telling us. Now here's the challenge in helping others. What about helping your enemies? Maybe the boss that just let you go, or maybe a friend that's just deserted you, or a family member that's abandoned you. Suppose you surprise them with kindness. It's not easy, I know it's not. But mercy is the deepest gesture of kindness. It says, Paul wrote in Ephesians, he says, be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God in Christ forgave you. And in Ephesians, in Luke, Paul writes to us, Paul, the writer of Luke writes to us, in Luke chapter 6, 27 through 28, and I want to take a little from 35 and 36 too. Love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. It's getting tough, isn't it? If you love only the people who love you, what praise should you get? Love your enemies. Do good to them. And lend to them without hoping to get anything back. Then you will have a great reward, and you will be the children of the Most High God, because He is kind even to the people who are ungrateful and full of sin. Show mercy, just as your Father shows mercy. That is so challenging that it's tough to deal with. To be kind to those that hate you, to lend to them without expecting return, to be helpful to them. Kindness at home, kindness in public, kindness at church, kindness when your enemies. Pretty well covers the gauntlet. But someone else needs your love, and that's you. Be kind to yourself. You can be a little kinder to yourself sometimes. And I know what you're saying. Well, you don't know me. You don't know how I could be, my faults, my thoughts. You don't know the gripes, the complaints, the way I grumble, the way I mumble, the way I am. No, I don't, but God does. He knows everything about you, yet He did not hold back His kindness toward you. He knew all your secrets. But He's never retracted His promise or reclaimed His gift of salvation, has He? Because He continues to be kind to us. He is kind to us. So be kind to yourself. He forgives your faults. Do the same. Forgive yourself. He thinks tomorrow is worth living. You should agree it is, because it's a kindness of His to give it to you. He believes in you enough to call you His child, His ambassador, His follower. Why not take His cue and believe in kindness to others and to yourself? God thinks you're worth His kindness, and God's a pretty good judge of character. So be kind to those you meet, even those you don't agree with, and share the love of Christ as it was done to you. May God bless you, and I hope this was helpful to you. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.